Hi guys, I hope your day is going awesome. I wanted to quickly go over the files for the mermaid 18-inch doll shirt and pants outfit. I'm going to be using Infusible ink. Therefore, I've cut up a Cricut T-shirt. That way it's got the right percentage of polyester in it. So now two of these items, the turtle and the starfish, are going to be drawn with the Cricut pens, Infusible ink pens, and everything else is going to be with the Infusible ink transfer sheets. So this is for one pant leg where you see the sea turtle, and this is for the other pant leg where you see the starfish. And then where it says mermaid and the tail is going to be for the doll shirt. So this is the file that you'll be able to get off of my blog in the library area. So basically, to make this, it's actually really easy. I've got everything set up. The only thing you need to do is make sure that you mirror the project. So I'm going to go ahead and click Make It. Now for this, because they're going to be drawn just for the comfort of me drawing, I'm going to spread these out a little bit and just have them draw out on one piece of paper. So that one's good. And then all I need to do is mirror it. And then the second mat, that one's fine. I'm just going to mirror it. The third mat, it's good. Just going to mirror it. Same here, going to mirror it. And definitely mirror the word. And we've got another mirror. And one more. All right, so I'm going to click on Continue. And now we're going to select our material. So I'm going to go, let's see, let me make sure I put it back on the first one. So I'll be actually changing my materials a couple times, right? Because we have the drawn, which is just going to be like copy paper. Let me go ahead and put that in there. There we go. I'm actually going to use the laser for because we're using the Infusible ink. So, and then it says to load the black pen in clamp A. Anyway, so as you can see, I'm going to be going through these step by step. I don't need to go back and forth, but I wanted to kind of show you how to set everything up. I'll be using for the Infusible ink drawing, we want to use the laser paper. Everything else is going to be the ink transfer sheets. And those are the only two settings that you'll need to worry about. And we'll be good to go. So I'll see you over by the Cricut Maker in just a bit. Alrighty, so of course, since we're going to be doing a mermaid theme, I'm going to go ahead and use the mermaid Cricut Infusible ink theme paper. And then this is kind of a trick that I like to do is Gary's using the iPad in the other room. My computer is behind me. I have several desks in my office. So I just brought up my Fire tablet and I took a screenshot of this design. And this just kind of helps remind me, since I don't have to have to go back behind me to where my computer is, I can just keep this right here. And it just helps remind me of all the little different elements that are in this project. So I just set it up here. Over here, you won't be able to see it, but you don't need to for this. It's just a great little tip to help guide you through something if your computer's not in front of you. So this is the cute little outfit. This one has already been sewn together. This is for an 18-inch doll. I have one here. She's kind of seen better days, but we have this here for when granddaughter Maggie comes over. She has a doll to play with here. And so this is the size doll that we're going to be using. And they make other ones. This is the American Girl doll, but they make several other different brands of these lovely dolls for little girls to play with. So let me move this over here. So this is her outfit. This is the two pant legs where the one design's going to go down. We're going to do it before it's sewn. So these are the pattern pieces. This is the top front, and this is the pants. So there we are with that. Let me just move this out of the way so we can get going. Okay, I've got my Infusible ink pens. Let me move these two. Just going to set them gently aside so we can put our mat here. I've already got my laser paper ready, so let me just take the top sheet off. And I'm going to use the fine black marker. I'll be coloring on the inside. So I don't know if you've noticed or not, if you have the marker or a fine tip, they give you the initials for that. So I'm going to use the fine tip and in black. I'll line it up with that arrow, push down and close. All right, and we're going to load the mat. Let me move this out of the way. Okay, so first thing we're going to do is get any lint or hair or fibers off of our t-shirt material. You always want to do that anytime that you use Infusible ink, whether it be the pen or the ink transfer sheets. Okay, so that actually looks really good. I've got my butcher paper down, so this is my easy press mat, butcher paper. Now I'm just going to preheat my material, so this is set for 385, and this is the easy press 2 setting, so make sure you check Cricut's file for if you're using the easy press 1 or 2, because they're different settings. So this is the settings for the easy press 2, so it's 385, 15 seconds. This is to warm up and draw out any moisture, get rid of wrinkles and draw out moistures from our material. So just set it down. Okay. And then once we get the ink transfer sheet down, it's going to be, I believe it's 40 seconds. Yeah, 40 seconds. Okay. So we want to put our images where we would like them. Now I had checked on this earlier, but you could use this. As you can see, this is kind of where it would go. So you kind of look at this and go, you know, where would I like this to be? It's very similar to, you know, people clothes. So you don't want it too high, you don't want it too low. The mermaid body is going to go here. So I'm going to go with right around in here. Just kind of eyeball it with the top there. And then do our mermaid body like that, right about there. I've got some extra tape here. Just want to put a piece there. I think this side will be okay. Okay, so we'll get the butcher paper on. You want to make sure your butcher paper is larger than your press size. And we're going to put it on, and again, for 40 seconds, you want to make sure that your items are definitely covered. So you can see I only need to worry about going from here to here, so that's not a problem. Just center it. Light pressure. You can see it's lifting. You can see the color underneath, so it's looking good. It says warm peel, not hot peel, so I'm going to let it cool down just a little bit. I'll set this here and get my next one ready. Okay, so we want to bring our timer back down to 15 seconds. So next we're going to do a pant leg. So I just kind of had these where I was planning on them going, but I need to remove them so I can warm up my material and use my lint roller. Well, These are going to be so cute when they're finished. Okay, so I don't need to worry about the top part. I'm only doing kind of the bottom and the mid-leg section. Just want to make sure that I've got everything flattened out here. Oh. Okay, so you want to make sure, see, just so you can line up things, make sure everything's nice and even. And we're down, we got the right temperature, we got 15 seconds. Let me get my butcher paper first real quick. And there we go. And bring my timer up. Went too far. There we go. Okay. So I want to take into account, right, the pants are going to be hemmed, which on a pair of pants you only really need to do a fold over. So maybe a 1/4 inch there, 1/2 inch. You kind of want the waves to be almost in the middle, but they don't have to be totally in the middle. I'll center it right about there. And if part of this gets sewn into the seam, that's not a problem. Now this was real sticky, so I don't think I'm going to need any tape on that one. So, which is a good thing. Okay, I have this like that. Just want to make sure that none of your images are overlapping each other. That's actually real sticky as well. Now this part, I know I'm definitely obviously going to need tape. So I want him looking like he's just coming up to get a breath of fresh air. Nice little angle. So same thing again, make sure you don't cover the image with the tape, right? You want the heat to go through it. And depending on your image, I've also done just the corners. So it just depends on your design, how intricate it is or the size of it. Okay, I'm going to put one more down, go with a little bit smaller size here. And the little water drop. There we go. Now, I want to make sure that this is going to fit within. If it doesn't, I can always remove one thing and just do these two. So I'm just going to line it up like this. And it's actually cutting it really close. So what I'm going to do is take the water drop off. I just want to be certain that I capture it all. That just makes it more of an insurance policy for me. I can always, right, do the water drop on the edge. So that looks good. So I'm going to grab my butcher paper. Everything is nice and taut. And And the main thing is to capture the width of these waves. So I'm going to put it straight down. We'll do 40 seconds. Make sure that you don't move the press during this part. Lift it straight up. So before I do that one, I'm going to let it cool just a little bit. So let's trade places with these guys. Bring this one back over. Oh, isn't that just so pretty? Perfect. Oh, it's going to be so cute. All right, so there we have it. That is just darling. Oh, I can't wait to get these sewn up and have Maggie over for play date. Okay, so let's set this one aside. This is probably cool just enough. Yep, perfect. Okay, so bring this down. I'm going to put our water drop on there. There we go. Okay. And you can see that this turtle part, that was from just setting it on it, right, from when we ironed it. So I want to make sure that this does not hit my material part. So for that reason, I'm going to, well, you know what, I might not be able to line it up. I think my easy press is still going to hit it. So I'm just going to scratch this one. I don't want to ruin any of my belongings and get a new piece. So I'm going to cover this whole thing. The only part I want my press to get onto is just this part here. I have no idea what that is. I think that's just a flaw in the butcher paper, but just to be sure, because I have not used that. I don't want anything going on the outfit. Okay, so I don't want to get the heat press to here. So I'm going to take just the corner and put it right there. Perfect. Look how vibrant the ink pens come out. It's nice. It's going to be so cute, cute, cute. All right, there we go. So one pant leg is done. It's going to be so cute. Okay, so let's work on the last one. Put these here. And get my next pant leg. I'm going to bring my time down to 15 seconds. There we go. Okay, so same thing here, we just have one less item. I've got the waves here, and the seaweed or kelp, and the starfish. So this one too, I'm going to let that cool a little bit, but this one, you might not be able to see it. When I had it out of the light a little bit to the left, you can kind of see a starfish right there. So this piece is toast as well. There we go. Oh my goodness. Yes, yes, yes. Now remember, if any of this was to stick, I'd be using my tweezers to pick this part off, but okay, so that's kind of stuck in the tape there. There we go. Well, it turned out that's a very pretty shade there. I'm going to come at it this way. There we go. Oh wow, I just saw a peek of that. Woo, a nice color element on that one. Nice. I like it. So there we have it. Got our cute little pants. So we got our cute little pair of pants here, and we've got our top. So how cute are those going to be? So I can't wait to get these sewn up.